Hey, this is George with the New Hunter's Guide, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 reasons to hunt ducks. Now, whether you're new to the sport or you're just here to get stirred up, I believe this list is going to light a fire on the inside of you. So, number 10 reason why you should hunt ducks. It is an all-American pastime. The culture, the heritage, the history of it. Duck hunting is older than America is itself. Since the first people walked onto this nation with shotguns, or at least the primitive versions of shotguns that they have, ducks have been hunted very much like we hunt them today. And I'm not saying they weren't hunted before that either, just in terms of how we recognize the sport. This thing dates back as old as this nation and far, far beyond it. It is ingrained in the heritage. People have been hunting ducks on the same bodies of water, on the same flyways, in the same ways for a long time. Yes, some things have changed. Yeah, technology has improved. Sure, decoys have come a long way, but there's a lot about this sport that dates back as far as deer hunting, as far as turkey hunting, and anything else in this nation. Number 9 reason to hunt ducks. These are beautiful birds, amazing birds. You know, when I first got started in duck hunting and I read that there were upwards of 10 to 15 different kinds of ducks, it depends on how you classify them, up to 10 to 15 ducks that you could hunt in my state alone, just in PA. I was like, I didn't know there were 10 to 15 kinds of ducks on planet Earth. I'd never heard of, I'd never seen, I had no idea. I thought there were 2 or 3 kinds of ducks, period. I remember the first time I saw a wood duck, I was just blown away at the beauty, at the color. I couldn't figure out what it is. It seemed like something that belonged in, the mountains of some oriental nation, where the stream flowing through the mist and there's this duck there. And I just couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And then you take these birds home and you keep feathers, or maybe you get it framed or mounted or put on the wall. They're amazing creatures. Number 8 reason to hunt ducks. It is a lot of fun. Now that should go without saying, but it really is. You're sitting in the woods, you're making bird sounds, you're shooting at flying targets, you're walking in the water but staying dry. So much about the sport, it's unique, it is engaging, it is a ton of fun to do. It's something people practice for and train for year round, just to be there in that moment and appreciate and savor everything they can get out of it. Number 7 reason why you should hunt ducks. It is a lot of action. Lots of action. This is not like deer hunting. You get into the woods and you just sit there from dawn until dusk trying to make no noise and make no movement. There's a lot to do when it comes to duck hunting. You're getting there. You're setting up your decoys. You're building a blind. You're getting your setup all together. Then the hunt begins. You're looking, watching. You got people watching with their eyes. You got people on binoculars. You got people watching the water. You got watching the sky. You are listening for duck noises, for quacks, for wing beats, for ripples on the water, maybe just out of view. There is so much to it. Then you're pulling on jerk rigs. You got strings making movement, making decoys in the water, jiggle back and forth. And then every time you see a duck, you're pulling up, you're calling, you're listening, you're trying to figure out what are they going to do? How should I call? You've got rushes of adrenaline throughout the day. And then the birds actually come in and you got everybody in the blind pulling up, taking shots, bringing ducks home. It is just an action-packed pursuit that there's very few things that are like it in the hunting world. Number 6 reason why you should hunt ducks. There are so many ways to do it. You've got hunting the water's edge, which is the most traditional way. You're setting up a blind, you're putting up decoys, you're calling them in. That's the way most people do it. I think it may also be the most effective, but then you can also hunt ducks from a boat. And I mean from the boat. You can use the boat to get into the water and hunt ducks from the water, and then you can use the boat to get to other shorelines. You don't like hunting in the water? No problem. You can hunt ducks in a field. You can do field hunting. Hunt them when they're coming in to eat, to feed, to rest in the field. You can stay dry. You don't need waders. You can do it that way. You don't have that equipment? No problem. You can jump hunt ducks. You can walk around along streams and along waterways and along the shore trying to get the jump on them and close the distance, get within range before they see you and spook. You don't want to do that? You can't walk a lot of distance? No problem. You can pass through hunt ducks. You can find areas where they're flying through from one zone to another zone, maybe in between passes, in between groups of trees, maybe a waterway that cuts through the woods. You can sit on the shore and take shots at them as they fly by. Whatever your physical level, whatever your budget level, there is a way that you can hunt ducks. Number 5 reason why you should hunt ducks. And before I get there, I want to remind you guys, head to the website, newhuntersguide.com. There is a podcast that we've been running for years, going way more in depth than we're able to on YouTube, teaching people how to get into hunting, how to start hunting, and how to up their game if they're already hunters, improve their strategy. Some of the things that we do on YouTube, but to a whole nother level. Number 5 reason to hunt ducks, flexible timing. Okay, you can hunt in the morning. You can hunt midday. You can hunt in the evening. Whatever works for you. Whatever kind of hunting you like. Maybe you're not a morning person. Maybe you can't get out of bed early. You don't like it. To you, it's not worth the difficulties that it causes you. That's all right. You can get out hunting ducks in the middle of the day. You can hunt ducks in the afternoon. You can hunt ducks right before bed. Now, every time of day has its own different strategy, its own nuances. How are you going to do it? What are you going to do? But no matter how you like to hunt, you can hunt ducks in that time period. Number 4 reason why you should be hunting ducks. It is a team sport. Okay, your friends, family, children, co-workers. You can get everyone together. You can take people, and this is not just, a team sport. We're not paying lip service to that term. Okay, it's not like you have 6 people and a deer blind and then a deer walks out and you've got to do rock, paper, scissors to figure out who gets to take a shot. You've got 6 people hunting ducks. There are things everybody can be doing. Everybody can be helping, get brushed in, get set up in the morning. You can have people watching the water. You can have people watching the sky. You can have one person on the binoculars. You can have 1 or 2 or 3 people pulling on the jerk rigs at the right time. You can have people calling. And then the ducks come in, a wave of birds come in. Everybody can pull up and take shots. Okay, it is the kind of thing where, it's not just you can do it with more people, but you can actually do it better and easier with help. It's the kind of thing that works great to go out with a group or with a friend and do that. Number 3 reason why you should hunt ducks. You can make noise. You can talk. You can fellowship. You can even cook breakfast while you're in the blind hunting. Okay, most of the time you're hunting birds that are flying by, they're at a distance, you're trying to call them in. As long as you can be quiet and stop talking before they get in close enough to hear you, you can do a lot of things. I mean, it is not uncommon for people to take a camp stove and make eggs and bacon or biscuits or make chili or whatever you want to cook. And just have a good time, get to know people, spend quality time with people in the duck blind. Really get to talk about all kinds of different things. It's not like deer hunting where you got, everybody goes into the woods together, then fans out, and then they're all alone for the day, and then they come back together. No, you're together, you can talk, you can have fun the whole day. Before we jump into number 2, I want to make sure, hit that like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment below. Tell me which of these 10 is your favorite, or which one that I missed that you think is a great one that should be on the list. Let me know in the comments below. Number 2 reason why you should hunt ducks. They are delicious. Okay, they are one of the tastiest birds that is out there. I don't know if you knew this or not, but worldwide, ducks are the number 1 eaten bird on the planet. It's not chicken. Chicken is very United States. Chicken was the decision of many people before you or your parents were born on what the people of America should eat because it's easy and cheap and efficient to farm. Nobody made that decision based on sheer taste factor. Okay, ducks are amazing. They are delicious. Some varieties even more so than others, and there's a whole spectrum about which ones are the most tasty, which ones aren't as much. But man, you get a nice duck, you get a wood duck, you get a mallard duck, you can roast that thing, you can make an orange sauce, you can cook it in a pan, you can make chili out of it. You can eat it whole. You could breast it out, wrap it in bacon. You could do all kind of things. Anything you could do, anything you could imagine doing, you can cook with the duck. They are absolutely tasty. In fact, just right now, the thought of carrying some ducks out of the woods is making me hungry. Number one reason why you should be hunting ducks: sunrises on the water. Okay, duck hunting gets you outside for a long season and for great reasons. Okay, people that you're hunting you're hunting deer or turkeys. You're in a tree stand. The morning's beautiful. The sunrise is beautiful. You're leaning against an oak tree hunting turkeys. You know, it's beautiful. You might have mist on the ground and the sun hitting that mist. It's gorgeous. But man, you talk about sunrise on the water. Wow. You are seeing things that most people don't even know exist to be seen. You're taking in sights, you're taking in sounds, you're having an experience just witnessing the sheer beauty of God's creation. Just this absolute marvelous spectacle that you're taking in. You're sitting on the water and you see the whole world just waking up, and you see birds starting to fly, and you see ducks and you see geese, and it is just a magnificent sight. It is an absolutely awesome thing, and it's a great reason to get outside. So there you go, top 10 reasons why you should be hunting ducks. Let me know which one's your favorite or which one I might have missed. Until next time, God bless you guys, and go get them in the woods.